So I am still coming down from my D23 Expo high. I have so many things that happened and went on that I think I want to start with just giving you guys my D23 Expo haul, show you what I got, and then maybe next week I'll give you a lot more details about what I actually did. So let's start with our D23 Expo haul. When you first get to the expo, you already have your badge. So this is what came in the mail. You bring this, but what they give you is this lovely lanyard. So every year we've got a lanyard to hold your badge. You get a expo guide. It's got the schedule, and every year these get wimpier and wimpier, but everything's digital now, so you don't really need it. It's more of a souvenir. And then you get a tote bag. D23 Mickey Expo, big old Disney Plus sponsor on the back. Those are the first things that you get when you walk into the D23 Expo. Then you are wandering the show floor and they are kind of giving out stuff left and right. Most of the time you can just walk by their booth and they'll hand out something. So like we got National Geographic magazines from their booth, and I can't tell you the last time I got a National Geographic magazine. I got a bookmark from the Costumes Heroes and Villains exhibit. I got a couple luggage tags that they were just randomly handing out. These lovely fans with princess emojis on them. And a booth I walked by very often was the Jelly Belly, because they were not shy about giving out these little packs of Jelly Bellies, and it really gives you a nice little sugar rush throughout the day. So those are kind of a couple of things that you can that you just grab and go when you're walking by a booth. A couple of the things you actually have to go through their exhibit or do their thing to get the prize. We got a lot of Frozen pins at all the photo ops. So it's limited edition Frozen 2 pin. Then you get these button pins. Can you see that? Oh, you get the idea. And you all know that I'm very excited about Frozen 2, so I was happy to get these little pins. I thought they were really fun, and you can go through the booth however many times you want and get the pins. I only did it once, but I'm sure many people went through multiple times. And I am a charter member, and they have a special lounge for me, and I went up there and we got these buttons, which was really cool because we never really get charter member stuff, so it was kind of exciting. And we were at the Thomas Kincaid booth filling out this kind of like contest entry thing, and one of their giant paintings started like falling, and we're like, you guys, your painting's falling down. They're like, oh my gosh, so sorry, thanks so much. And like, so they're fixing it and we're finishing everything. They're like, oh, here's the pin, thanks for letting us know. And this is like a nice pin with, you know, Thomas Kincaid is like one of my favorite Disney paintings. I have every single one of these puzzles, so I was like, okay, thanks. And then there had this volunteer booth where they're showing you all the stuff that they're doing for the children's hospital, like bringing all these Disney gowns and interactive rooms and all this really cool stuff. And you could make a toy bag for these kids, and so you go through this line, and at the end of it you make this bag for this kid. They seal it up, and then you get a pin and a tote bag. Each day they gave out a different design. So this guy, this Disney artist, I think it's Joey Chow, I'm not sure. He does a lot of stuff for Disney, but he makes this really cool. So day 1 was Disney. Day 2 was Marvel. Like, look how cool these are. And day 3 was Star Wars. And in the bag, you get a pin. So this was the Marvel one, Star Wars, and Disney. So that is all the free swag I acquired throughout the expo. There's a lot more, like there were posters and Pixar giveaways, but with the reservation system, it was hard to tell what you could and couldn't get, and it gets a little too crazy. So there were other things, but those are the things that I got. Let's move on to what I bought. A booth that I was not expecting but really enjoyed was the Best Made Cosmetics. I'm a minor makeup person, like I like the basics, But I'm a sucker for pretty Disney packaging, and that's all that they are about. And this release was Sleeping Beauty. So I saw people walking around with these tote bags, and I was like, I need one. This is just a translucent powder and a blush, but look at how pretty the box is. Let me show you the actual case. Like, look how pretty that is. I'm a sucker for Sleeping Beauty stuff, and this stuff is no exception. Look at that. The packaging and the free tote bag got me, but either way, I'm really happy with my purchase. You also, as a gold member, I got a free gift. So I got some Mermaid Lagoon perfume. I have absolutely no idea what it smells like, but I'm gonna find out. And they also give these Aurora paper crowns, which this is my extra one. I got like 4 of these as well. So you'll be seeing that around Halloween most likely. The next booth that I went to was the H2O. They do all the shampoo and lotions for the Disney hotels, and I just think their stuff smells so good. So I got lotions and shower gels, because if you buy 3, you get a free tote bag that you can engrave your name on. So first of all, I love the smell of all their things, so I was gonna buy stuff anyway. I got one extra one to get this tote, where I have, you see how it's the D23 logo, but they also carve your name with a seashell. And then Rock Love is a jewelry line that collaborates a lot with Disney. I actually bought a Star Wars piece at Comic-Con, and they're like, oh, are you going to D23? And I was like, yes, I am. Well, we're gonna do a Sleeping Beauty line, so make sure you check us out then. And you know, like I just said with the makeup, I'm a sucker for Sleeping Beauty, but I didn't expect it to be Maleficent themed. So again, if you buy 2, you get a discount with the D23 membership. So I bought 2. I got this Maleficent ring. It's a dragon Maleficent, but like, first of all, how cool is the box? And then I also got this dragon necklace. Now they had a slightly bigger version of this, which was an Expo exclusive, but it was too big. I thought this was perfectly fine size for me. And all their other jewelry is cute, and like right now, see, this is there. So that was the one booth I was kind of expecting to buy stuff, and did. Okay, so besides the little like extra booth with Disney sponsors, those were the things I got. But Disney actually has 3 major stores. The first store is, the big one, is the Disney store, and they always have some sort of doll release that everybody goes nuts for. I admittedly have many of the dolls from the first couple years, but that store is just too crazy for me. I refuse to wait 3 hours in the line, and I don't need any more of them, and usually that's the only good thing in there. The rest of the store is kind of wimpy, so I opted not to do that store this year. Second is Mickey's of Glendale, which is kind of like an Imagineering store where they bring out their stuff for people to actually buy for like one and only time, but it's mostly pins. And I love pins, but I am not a super collector, and I didn't want to wait hours in line at that store either. So this year I opted out of that one as well. What I did go into, which has always been my favorite store, is the Dream Store. This is where they sell the kind of clothing and the Expo shirts and a couple like limited Expo only things and art. The Dapper Day Funko 4-pack, which was a big thing. It looked kind of cool, but again, I didn't need it, so I didn't buy it. But the main reason I wanted to go to this store is because I wanted a print. And I was like, Mom, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna wait in the line because there's only 100, and I really want to get one. This is the only thing that I absolutely want to buy here if I can. And I got it. Jeff Granito, I think it is how you say his last name. I have many pieces of art from him. I just love his style, and when I saw that this was gonna be his piece at the Expo this year, I had to have it. Can you see that? Yes, it's Sleeping Beauty. Shocker. This was the year of Sleeping Beauty for me, but I had to have this piece and I love it even more than I thought I was going to. So I got number 66 out of 100. And I also got a set of patches because that's just what I'm into right now too. So those are the two things I got at the Dream Store and I am insanely happy with my purchase. Along with all the Disney partners and selling stuff, there's also a little section called the Emporium where it's a bunch of kind of toy resellers and like a lot of collectible things and art prints and just like your average Joe selling stuff. And I, as you guys know, you can see my mini Funko in the background and videos. I have been wanting this Maleficent pop for a long time, and at Comic-Con I was looking for it and it was 60 bucks. I was like, I can't justify that, but I found it for $20 at the Expo and the people selling it were so nice, so I had no guilt. So this is the Maleficent Funko I have been looking for a very long time. Now my villain collection is complete. So I bought a little bit of everything from everybody. And the last section of this haul video is stuff that they give out at the panels. I got into the Disney Plus panel where they talked about all the new up and coming things from Disney Plus, which I think I'm gonna have to do a whole video on Disney Plus because I am so excited about everything coming to that. But on our way out, we got these dad hats. We got these really cool Disney Plus hats with the release date on the back. Get ready for some big and exciting things from Disney Plus. And now I can say I was there when, and now, where's my pin for that? Oh. I think it's in a different bag, but I also got a Founder's Circle pin when I signed up for 3 years of Disney Plus. Again, that's another story. We also went to the Parks Experience and Merchandise panel where we got this little goodie bag. So if you guys heard anything from that panel, it's that they have partnered with Target to bring a Disney store within Target. So we got this cute little Expo Target bullseye button. Bullseye was actually there in person, so that was kind of cool. And we got these exclusive D23 Target gift cards. So the card is actually like exclusive to the Expo, but it is a $10 Target card. One card is $2,300. I really doubt that that's this one, but you never know. Stay tuned. Those are what we got from Target, and they announced a bunch of stuff about the new Marvel things coming to all the parks throughout the world. In California Adventure, we are getting a whole Avengers campus, so we got this limited edition pin for that up and coming part of the park. Recruitment begins summer 2020. I mean, I couldn't be more excited about this coming to our park, so that's kind of a fun thing to get. But like the big Broadway one, we didn't get anything. So you never know. You never know what you're gonna get. Guys, that is all my swag from the D23 Expo. That's the haul, that's the whole thing. The one thing I didn't show you was my Disney Plus pin that I can't find, but I know is around here somewhere. I've got a bunch of other little flyers and stuff, but that's the main stuff. I went there only expecting to buy one thing, and I was so stoked that I actually got it. So I can't be mad about anything else that I got. And I will be using all these Expect to See That jewelry in videos. If you could smell me right now, I would smell like H2O. I've been eating those jelly bean packets every day this week since I've been back. And next video, I'll probably be wearing my Sleeping Beauty makeup. And if this doesn't make you want to go to the next Expo, I don't know what will. So that's my D23 Expo haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. My name's Aubrey. I make new videos every Thursday. Make sure you subscribe and follow me on all my social media, and I will see you guys next week to tell you even more about my experience at the D23 Expo 2019. It's good to be bad, and we're proof of that. Used to be lost, now on the map. It's a little Descendants 3 for you guys that've seen that one. But anyways, they got a lot of super cute stuff. Rock Love Jewelry. Check them out.